Hello again and welcome to Illegally Sighted. This is Jesse and I am back for another Low Vision Spotlight game video. It is a beat 'em up with kind of an interesting little gimmick. We are looking at Heroes of Mount Dragon. And I hadn't heard of this one until recently, but I thought it looked interesting. I'm always in the mood for, I like my first-person shooters. I like my Double Dragon-esque beat-em-ups, my side-scrolling beat-em-ups, and so, yeah, we're taking a look at this. I've played several levels in, and I'm kind of at where I'm at right now, I'm kind of getting my butt kicked by a couple of enemies, but I think what I'll do is I'll start by showing you the beginning of the game on a new save. That way you can kind of get a feel, and I'll try a different character. That way we can see what some of the differences are. But this is neat. It's, so we got our main menu here. Nice large text. But what I will say is I kind of wish there was a clean text option, because some of the, like under the option screens or the settings screens here. Let's go in here. The contrast could definitely be a little bit better in some aspects. There's not a lot of options. Like, I don't even see a way to reconfigure the controls, because under the gamepad setting, all they really have is a vibration setting. So I'm not even sure that you can adjust the controls, but you got a few basic gameplay settings here. You got your screen shake. I know disabling that can be helpful for people. But there's not kind of a lot here. You've got your volume sliders, your a few different things, but it's kind of bare bones. But let's go in, and we're going to do a new game, and we're going to do a slot 2, and I'm going to, let's see. We'll do easy just for the sake of the video. So I'm in this blue guy, but we're gonna be,
Fennec.
Yeah, so we have 4 characters off the bat, I think, that we can play as, and we can unlock up to 8. Now you do have local co-op, you see, you got 3 other slots, and we're gonna hit start. And I'll let you hear the intro.
The world had been divided into 8 kingdoms, one for each race. The Elven Sanctuary, home to the Shadow Elves. The cursed forest twisted by the taint of corruption. The Goblin Plains, where orcs and goblins go unchecked. The Forbidden Desert, with its scorching sands and lost cities. The Hell Gorges, filled with lava seas and home to demonkind. The Arcane Valley, where the 8 spheres of magic take root. The Forgotten Crypts, where the dead are restless, and the Frozen Peaks, where the bloodthirsty barbarian horde awaits.
Yeah.
Although it has never truly known peace over centuries of existence, the world of Una is about to descend into chaos. For reasons unknown, hordes of monsters are now plaguing the land and threaten its fragile stability.
I like the
counter
kinda-
this threat, the celestial dragon, last of its kind, had
I like the
foreseen
comic book
8
art
great
style
heroes
here.
that could one day replace him as he draws his last breaths. Each of them had been given a dragon egg to bring to the legendary Mount Dragon in order to become the world's very first dragon souls. Infused with the essence of the dragon, these chosen heroes are now capable of transforming into dragons.
Hell
Guided
yeah.
by the celestial dragon, they have begun their training to replace him, but the dragon has gone missing. Unsure of what to do, they venture forth in hope of shedding light on what is lurking behind all this. Now, let us journey on and meet our legendary heroes.
Alright, so here we go. We got our map.
Windy Shores.
Windy Shores. Alright, so here's where we start. And so you get the little arrow down in the lower left there, and we're just going to go hit A. Okay. Yeah, that is so cool.
Our journey begins at Windy Shores, a quiet place of little significance.
So here's my one beef with the game. I love the presentation, I love the music, I love the narrator, and then you get to these little back and forths with the characters, and I was so disappointed that there's no voice acting here. You've got excellent voice acting with the... I love the narrator, and I wish these characters had voice acting too. It would add, again, I say this in all these types of videos, but like, it adds to the immersion, and it adds to the accessibility, you know? I mean, I will say the contrast, the text is decently sized, so that's not such a big deal, but again, it's a missed opportunity, because so far, the presentation has been really good. I really enjoy it. So I'm just gonna, you know, A through this stuff. So yeah, if you haven't guessed, the gimmick is, as you saw, we zapped in as a dragon and turned into our dude. We have our health bar in the upper left, but then we also have a bar down below, and when that gets full, we can turn onto a dragon and just scorch the hell out of everything on the ground, and that's pretty badass. So yeah, let's see what her attacks are. Okay, so she doesn't have the range like my first guy does. She's got a different attack. Okay, interesting. Hey, Goblin. I have a dash move, which you definitely want to use. Okay, you're dead. Again, what's rule number 1? Do not be surrounded on both sides by dudes in a beat 'em up. Keep on moving. Okay, I think we got all of our goblins. And I like you see the detail in the backgrounds there, but we're still on our your typical plane. But it's interesting, look how she gets bigger as we get down toward the bottom. And as we get further away, things get a little bit smaller. So they're actually using depth more than I would say a lot of these belt scrollers do. Which is neat, but at the same time, I kind of wish that it was that you stayed the same size when you're up here, because I'm trying to like line up dudes sometimes. Sometimes, you know, it'd be like to do that. So, of course, you got your boxes. I love that. I love that sound effect. That's a classic cartoon sound effect for eating stuff. Reminds me of like the Hanna-Barbera sound effects. Try to keep as much health as I can. Okay. Took care of those guys pretty good. And our meter is not very full yet.
Many hits, huh?
And I do wish, again, I wish I could kind of pause, or I wish the dialogue boxes for the tutorials, I almost wish they would pause the game so I could read them at my own speed, because I just missed what it said. The goblins. I love, just in all these games and media, the way they portray... Man, she is just wrecking shit here. I love how they portray just the kind of the high-pitched cartoony goblin noises, goblin speak essentially. Hey, you bugger. Okay, how is our meter? Okay, meter's getting up there. We can dragonify pretty soon.
Goblin bombers.
Oh, these
Nasty little
suck.
creatures that love a bang.
Filthy creatures. Yeah, stay away from them bombs, man, because they will hurt you plenty. I like this character, though. I'm kind of wondering if she would be a better person to play on the level that I'm kind of stuck on, because we got to fight a whole bunch of these big dudes. I'm not going to spoil anything right now, but I got to get this bomber real quick. Eat it, buddy. Hey. And now you're dead. Huh. Okay, you're not. Just the gibberish. Oh, man. Ouch. If I die, I'm going to be upset because you lose a lot of your meter. Okay. I think one more dude and we can be all charged up here. Okay. We are charged.
There is a dragon saying, where there is a goblin, there is a swarm.
How we had full. It's not letting me transform here.
It's dragon morphing time.
Look at that. Hot, 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 hot. That's so good. Yes. It's so funny. And then boom, we're back. That's so good. No, you don't, you bomber. And I love you crank on the metal when you get the hordes coming. Oh, it's so good. And I can bash this for a bunch more XP essentially to... Come on. I should be able to... Usually you break these. Oh, we're all pumped up again. Hell yeah. Break our wall here. Okay. Oh, man. I had it all stored up. And there we go. First level done. We get more of these text interludes. Again, just such a missed opportunity. I wish that was fully voiced. We'll do one more level, and then I will pop to my first game.
About Grog, a retired half-orc hero who spent peaceful days as a tavern keeper along with his 3 goblin sidekicks. It was a pretty tavern, nestled on the high cliffs of the Goblin Plains, where you were welcomed by the warmth of a good game, a good meal, and a good beer.
Yeah.
Without alcohol, of course.
Yeah,
One
right.
day,
Gotta make it
grieving
kid-friendly.
families came to inform him that a
More
band of
liquor.
bloodthirsty orcs had kidnapped their children to turn them into slaves. Grog reluctantly left his tavern to negotiate an exchange with those he affectionately called his former in-laws. This is how he learned that his half-brother Bismarck the Destroyer, a purebred orc with a non-existent sense of humor, was preparing to invade the Goblin Plains in order to set them ablaze. That's when he decided to dig out his old combat gloves that he had sworn never to wear again. He then undertook the risky, even dangerous plan to unite the warlike goblin clans in order to face the threat of the Orc invasion. A great battle ensued, during which Grog and his army of goblins confronted Bismarck and his legions of orcs. Thanks to his power, Grog transformed into a dragon and repelled the invader with the very short-lived help of the goblins. A year of peace has now passed. However, Grog has heard of a new threat looming over the Goblin Plains. Rumors say that Bismarck has not only returned, but has succeeded in uniting orcs and goblins under one banner. So it seems that Grog must once again put on his fighting gloves and face his half-brother Bismarck.
So now that I think about it,
Golden Fields.
yeah, you don't get those little cutscenes between each level, and I wonder, actually, I'm wondering if I unlocked one of the new characters, and so that's why it's giving me the backgrounds of each of some of these characters, or unless they just introduce some of them. So again, let's do one more level as this character, and then I'll show you the blue guy. Although, like I said, I think this chick might be a pretty good one
There is not much to
for the
see
level I'm
here,
stuck on.
But sometimes you just have to walk to reach places of actual interest.
Alright, yeah, more text. Boo. I'll let you guys pause and read these if you want, though. Alright, so there's your little text interlude. And we're still in a similar environment.
Nothing quite
Oh,
like
right.
a giant
Fly.
wasp
Okay, yeah.
being
This is
crushed
where,
under your teeth.
for range... Oh, wow. I can just annihilate those things with this character. Yeah. And I haven't been doing too many aerial attacks so far, but I like that you can just literally, like, stand in mid-air and just shoot or beat the living piss out of everything. Now we got some goblins to deal with. Hey, Mr. Goblin. You shall perish. Alright. Oh, and our meter is still full. Oh, interesting. Does that carry over from the last level? Interesting. Well, when do I want to use it here?
Finally, less talking and more fighting.
Yeah, I want to wait for like a horde to come. Because I don't want to waste my dragon power. Kill these. I want to kill these aerial guys first. Yeah, she's just destroying stuff. I like her. Okay, health is still okay. Our bar is full. And we will unleash here soon. Once there's a bunch of guys, I can...
Apple a day doesn't keep the orc at bay.
Ah, yes. So now we introduce traps. Alley-oop. There we go. Get away from those spikes. Oh, for Christ's sake. I didn't see it because it had the thing in there. Okay. So I accidentally stepped on a trap. Oh, you're gonna throw bombs at me, huh? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Come here, you little coward. Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't want to waste it yet, but my health isn't... I gotta hit this bomber. Yeah, get away from the bomb. You coward. Okay. And now we got these aerial guys. I love that you can just stand, like, literally almost like hover in midair. And now we're gonna be, yeah, probably get some new enemy types here. And now is when I'll unleash. Okay, don't land on that. Oh, it's dragon time, son. It's dragon time.
It's dragon morphing time. Just make sure
Yeah. I love it. And now we're back. Yeah, they do a little, they like to teleport. Because they're magic, you know. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and try. I'll show you the blue guy because that's what I was using before. But I really want to try that level with this character because she seems more brutish and just, she's just doing a lot of damage. Ah, you missed. You stooge. Ouch. Unacceptable, sir. Okay. Health is not good. Okay, but we still beat it. We get 3 lives and then it's game over. And we have to start the level over. So let's go back. And... okay, we get more text here. And then I'll back out. I'm a couple more levels in, at least probably 3 or 4 more levels in, I think. Yeah, I would like to read these, but I don't know, I love the narrator, you know?
Goblinburg.
Goblinburg. Okay, I actually have to go into a level and then I can exit out. I love that entrance animation.
As you might imagine, Goblinburg is a place that just crawls with goblins. A great vacation spot for adventurers looking to crack some skulls, if you ask me.
He kind of reminds me of like the Dungeon Keeper narrator. Alright, so let's quit. Yeah. I did have one crash so far, interestingly. Okay, so we're going to do the first one here. Our first save. And I'll show you the first guy here. Oslo. So he's a little faster. He's got some ranged. Dragon Plains, yeah. The first half of this level's not bad, but when you get to... yeah, see, he's got his own dragon form. Alright.
This place reminds me of a time long lost. It's also the only place worth seeing in this kingdom.
Alright. So, you know, we're going to have probably like 8 kingdoms, and we're still in the first one. This is probably getting close to our first... right, so... ow, I screwed that up. I love the little whoosh, the little swirl and then die. Yeah, I got hit a little bit, but that wasn't terrible. So these, like I said, this first part isn't so bad.
I'm sure you're wondering if those are petrified dragons or just statues. Far from me to spoil their secrets.
I love the music in this too. It's kind of got like a hard rock Irish vibe to it, you know, like a Irish jig. I really like this. Okay, so we got, yeah, now we have orcs that we got to deal with. I want to see if we can kill this guy first. Oh god. No, I dodged first, you punk ass. I cannot afford to take damage here. Ugh. Not good. Okay, he's dead at least. Thankfully, he's got a hell of a wind-up, so you're dumb if you get hit, basically. And which I'm apparently pretty dumb, because I got hurt really bad there. I have almost no health. Which means I'm not going to be able to charge my dragon ability, because when I inevitably die, I lose a lot of that meter. And they're a little stingy with the health on this level.
Time to introduce you to Orc Defenders. These annoying shield bearers love blocking attacks.
Oh, come on, I moved.
Can you find your way around them? Let us see how
I'm probably gonna die here. Oh, yep, I died.
Just a flesh wound.
And I haven't seen anything where, like, you can earn extra lives or anything. I have not ran into that yet. Okay, let's go kill our goblin buddy up here. Chucking bombs at me. Yeah. No. Orcish. Yeah, I can deal with these as long as there's not too many of them at a time. Okay. So our meter is just about half. I would really love to be able to get it for the part later.
Dean, where the heck did that come from? You call that healing?
I'm trying to think of what that guy's voice reminds me of somebody. Okay. Ah, oh, it's on now. It's time for metal. I love the music in this game. Beat the living piss out of them. Stay away from the spikes in the middle. Damn, okay. We did pretty good there. So we kind of got this big wave of enemies. Alright, got some more boxes we can break.
Tastes like chicken, I guess.
Tastes like chicken, yeah.
What is that? A goblin vacation retreat? Who even lets goblins desecrate such holy places? A good thing they are about to get a beat.
Yeah, here's where we got Mr. Charging Chuck here. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're gonna do your thing. Oh, come on, I should have been far enough away from that, you prick. Uh-oh. Yeah. Beat the crap out of him while he's... Let me go see if I can bust this guy. Okay. Okay, good. I didn't get hit by him. Okay, I gotta go kill this guy real quick. I know you're gonna. Come on. I know you're gonna, you punk. Oh, did I get hit? Okay. Oh god. Die, goblin. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, I always get here. Usually I get like one or two. Okay. The comedy. It's so dumb, but I love it. Here's where the problems come in. Look at how many dudes we got. We got these 2 of them to worry about. And I got hit by the one chucking at me, charging me. And I can't see. Uh-oh. And I got hit again. My meter's nowhere full. God dang it, man. Kill the goblin anyway. Okay, get out of... Yay. This is the part where I die. Every time so far. Uh-oh. Get away from him. Oh, God, dang it. I got hit again. Son of a... Okay, I don't even know where I am. Yeah, see, I died. See, I get lost because this big guys. I'm gonna quit, and I want to see if I can do any better. Let's do one more time, and this time I'm gonna be the Fennec. We're gonna try them. And we're gonna see if I do any better. Now she's not as fast, but she might help me with some brute force, doing a little more damage on those guys. If I can get again, beginning of the level, I really can't afford to lose life the way I did in that one area.
This place reminds me of a time long lost. It's also the only place worth seeing in this kingdom.
Regardless of what happens, win or lose, we'll wrap up after this attempt. There we go. What? Holy crap, I took more damage than I thought already. Oh my god.
I'm sure you're wondering if those are petrified dragons.
Now I gotta do really well.
Far from me to spoil their secrets.
I can really only afford to hit like twice and then... Because she's a little slower, but... Uh-oh. I got hit again. Oh, God. Not good. And they're stingy with health. That's... yeah. I'm so used to fighting these guys with the speed of the other guy that I haven't adapted. I wish you'd hurt each other. Alright, at least that thing is dead. So that went better, but I have no health. So I'm going to lose one of my lives almost immediately here. Give me a little bit of health, guys. Come on.
Apple a day doesn't keep the orc at bay.
Yeah, Apple didn't give me shit for health. Need more.
Time to introduce you to orc defenders. These annoying shield bearers love.
Yeah, she's
The question is,
definitely a bit slower.
Around them. Let us see how our heroes perform.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I died. Ouch. I just want to see if, like, if they take more damage from this character. I'm not sure that they do. Alright, so I lost a tiny little bit of health. I'm still okay. I want to get there with as much health as I can. Okay. A little more health, that's good. I still love that noise. Oh yeah, the horde. Now I gotta remember I'm not as fast. So I gotta stay nimble here. Oh, the music is so good. Hey, goblin. You should perish. Oh, no. You and your stupid wolf buddy. Or whatever the hell you are. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, he's dead at least. Okay. Oh, yeah. I lost a fair bit of health to that. Unfortunately.
Healing?
Yeah, I know, right?
What is that? A goblin vacation retreat?
Alright, a little
Let's goblins desecrate.
A little under a life and a half.
A good thing. They are about to get a beating.
Alright, you quit chucking your magic at me. Uh-oh. Okay, get away from your shenanigans. You got a bomb. Ah. Kill the big one while I have a chance. Okay, yep, you're gonna charge. Oh, you damn bomb! I was beating the living piss out of this guy. Yeah, you're gonna... Okay.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah, see now I'm down to my last life. I'm gonna kill this idiot over here. God, I got hit again. Oh, yeah, she's slower. I'm not sure, and like I said, there's two other characters I haven't even tried yet. Yeah, you hurt yourself on the edge of the level. Yep, you're gonna do your swing. Get rid of that guy. Okay, you get hit. And the problem is I'm nowhere near with the dragon. I want to be able to do the dragon power, but my meter is just not there. And now I got run down. There's a bomb. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I am. Oh dear. Damn it, I got hit again. Yep, I knew I was trying to get away. I'd love to be a dragon right now. I'm just saying. And I'm dead. So there you go, guys. That little area in particular, if I can just stay alive and get a dragon ability, that's the part that's giving me a little bit of a problem at the moment. They're rather unfriendly. But there you go, guys. That is kind of an interesting little beat 'em up. I like the fact that you've got this kind of dragon morphing power. I love the narrator. I love the the presentation, the music, and it's overall pretty low vision friendly. Again, some of the stylized font is a little bit interesting, especially on the option screens. You don't have the high contrast of the main menu here. But otherwise, it's not too bad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. You can follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, Blue Sky at Illegally Cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. Until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.